Hello, boys and girls. Have you heard of Paris? Paris is the capital of France, and many people believe that it is the most beautiful city in the world. Kitty Cat visits Paris, and this is a book about his trip. It is called Kitty Cat, where have you been? I've been to Paris, and guess what I've seen? Listen carefully and see how many places and monuments that Kitty Cat visited you can name after finishing the video. Kitty Cat, where have you been? I've been to Paris, and guess what I've seen? I cruised down the Seine, where the bridges are pretty. Pont Neuf is the oldest in all of the city. I saw Notre Dame, a cathedral nearby. Creepy stone gargoyles look down from on high. Paris is packed with patisserie shops, selling pastries and gâteaux with chocolate on top. A prison once stood at Bastille, said the guide. The king kept his enemies locked up inside. At the Pompidou Center, pipes cover the walls, while great modern art can be found in its halls. Close to the Seine is the Louvre Museum. Its paintings are famous, so I went to see them. The entrance alone is a wonderful sight. The stunning glass pyramids glint in the light. Inside, there are sculptures and artworks galore. I followed a guide who was giving a tour. Here is a painting you simply must see, sir. A world-famous portrait. She's called Mona Lisa. At Palais Garnier Opera House, you can hear people sing. Its breathtaking hallways are fit for a king. Sacré-Cœur is a church at the top of a hill. I went up by railway. The ride is a thrill. On the streets of Montmartre, I stopped in a square. My portrait was drawn as I posed on a chair. If you want to see more, then the train is a treat. It chugs over cobbles and winds through the streets. The huge Arc de Triomphe has sculptures that show French soldiers in battle from days long ago. The long Champs-Élysées is bordered by trees. I stopped at a cafe for French bread and cheese. The Tour de France racers come here in July. In a sprint to the finish, the riders fly by. I rented a bike and explored for an hour, then cycled along to the tall Eiffel Tower. The view from the top is a wonderful scene. I looked across Paris at where I had been. I was joined by some people I'd seen on my stay, and we promised ourselves that we'd come back one day. So, do visit Paris if you get the chance. Vive la France, as the French say, which means long live France. The end. If you like stories that are set in Paris, check out my reading of Adelaide, the Flying Kangaroo, who visits one of the very same cathedrals that Kitty Cat saw. Can you name it? Watch the video and find out. Happy reading. Bye.